A day without laughter is a day wasted. Life is a tragedy when seen in close-up, but a comedy in long shot. You'll never find a rainbow if you're looking down. To truly laugh, you must be able to take your pain and play with it. We think too much and feel too little. Imagination means nothing without doing. The mirror is my best friend because when I cry, it never laughs. Success is merely a reflection of the joy you bring to others. Life is a beautiful, wonderful thing, even to a jellyfish. The time is always right to do what is right. What do you want a meaning for? Life is a desire, not a meaning. Nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. I always like walking in the rain, so no one can see me crying. The most important thing is to enjoy your life, to be happy. It's all that matters. A tramp, a gentleman, a poet, a dreamer, a lonely fellow, always hopeful of romance and adventure. Laughter is the tonic, the relief, the surcease for pain. Life is too short to be serious all the time. If you can't laugh at yourself, call me. I'd rather be a failure at something I love than a success at something I hate. All I need to make a comedy is a park, a policeman, and a pretty girl. The way to happiness is through love. In the end, we all get what we deserve. Each time I see a new baby, I am reminded of how precious life is. I am at peace with God. My conflict is with man. The light of happiness is in the joy of giving. The best thing about life is that you can start over. You'll find the world is full of happiness if you just keep your eyes open. It's never too late to start over. It's never too late to be happy. I am a dreamer. I see the world in a different light. A man's true character comes out when he's drunk. You can't get rid of me that easily. The world is full of love, but not everyone knows where to find it. The greatest thing in the world is to know how to belong to oneself. Only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. In the end, the best thing we can do is to keep smiling. If you want to be a successful comedian, you must be willing to laugh at yourself. The hardest thing in life is to be happy. Simplicity is the essence of happiness. My happiest moments are those spent with others. What is needed is not a new idea, but a new way of thinking. Remember, you are never fully dressed without a smile. Innovation is about seeing the world differently and daring to improve it. Don't settle for what exists. Create what's missing. Your creativity is your superpower. Don't let it sleep. The best ideas come when you follow your curiosity. Stay simple. Simplicity leads to great innovation. Do what makes you excited to wake up every morning. If you love what you do, challenges feel like opportunities. Your heart already knows where you belong. Listen to it. The ones who succeed are the ones who never gave up on their passion. It's not about working harder, it's about loving the work you do. Failure teaches you what success never can. Sometimes losing something is the only way to find what truly matters. Mistakes are proof that you're trying to create something new. Don't fear failure. Fear staying in the same place forever. Every setback has the seed of a great comeback. Success isn't about money, it's about making a difference. Chase excellence and success will follow. Your vision determines your future. Dream big. Focus and simplicity are what separate the great from the ordinary. Being the best doesn't mean being the biggest. Hire people who inspire you, not just people you can lead. A great team can turn an impossible dream into reality. Treat your team like family. They build your vision with you. Surround yourself with people who push you to be better. Collaboration is where genius meets execution. The people who change the world are the ones crazy enough to try. Don't resist change, embrace it and lead it. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. Keep reinventing yourself. Life's too short to stay the same. Change isn't scary. Staying stagnant is. Focus on a few things and do them exceptionally well. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. What you leave out is just as important as what you include. Cut the noise and focus on what truly matters. Complexity is the enemy of clarity. Your time is limited. Don't waste it living someone else's life. Life is too short to settle for mediocrity. Your legacy isn't what you build, it's how you inspire others. Live a life that makes you proud when you look back. Don't just leave a mark, leave something worth remembering. Taking risks is scary, but regret is scarier. Don't let fear hold you back from greatness. The best decisions come from trusting your instincts. Great things only happen when you dare to dream big. Step into the unknown. That's where magic happens. Technology should serve humanity, not the other way around. Design isn't just how it looks, it's how it works. Good technology solves problems people didn't know they had. Build tools that empower people, not replace them. Every great invention starts with one crazy idea. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others? The time is always right to do what is right. Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. Faith is taking the first step even when you don't see the whole staircase. Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Love is the only force capable of transforming an enemy into a friend. I have decided to stick with love. Hate is too great a burden to bear. The arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends toward justice. We must accept finite disappointment, but never lose infinite hope. True peace is not merely the absence of tension, it is the presence of justice. Only in the darkness can you see the stars. If I cannot do great things, I can do small things in a great way. A genuine leader is not a searcher for consensus, but a molder of consensus. Our scientific power has outrun our spiritual power. We have guided missiles and misguided men. Forgiveness is not an occasional act. It is a constant attitude. Everybody can be great because anybody can serve. We may have all come on different ships, but we're in the same boat now. Change does not roll in on the wheels of inevitability, but comes through continuous struggle. Whatever affects one directly, affects all indirectly. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. We must build dikes of courage to hold back the flood of fear. Let no man pull you so low as to hate him. No one really knows why they are alive until they know what they die for. Love is the only thing that can turn an enemy into a friend. Freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed. Intelligence plus character. That is the goal of true education. Every man must decide whether he will walk in the light of creative altruism or in the darkness of destructive selfishness. He who is devoid of the power to forgive is devoid of the power to love. The function of education is to teach one to think intensively and to think critically. There comes a time when one must take a position that is neither safe, nor politic, nor popular, but he must take it because his conscience tells him it is right. I submit to you that if a man hasn't discovered something he will die for, he isn't fit to live. Nonviolence is a powerful and just weapon which cuts without wounding and ennobles the man who wields it. Shallow understanding from people of goodwill is more frustrating than absolute misunderstanding from people of ill will. Justice too long delayed is justice denied. A lie cannot live. Oppressed people cannot remain oppressed forever. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. You don't have to see the whole staircase. Just take the first step. Nothing in the world is more dangerous than sincere ignorance and conscientious stupidity. Life is a stage, and we're all just players. Sometimes it's fun to forget the script and be silly. In a world full of seriousness, let your inner child shine. Laughter is the best way to brighten the day. Embrace the unexpected twists and turns. They often lead to the most memorable moments in life. When things don't go as planned, just laugh it off. The best stories come from the funniest mishaps. Curiosity opens doors to new adventures. Never stop exploring the wonders around you. A smile is a universal language. Share it freely, and you'll make the world a happier place. Sometimes the greatest joy is found in simple moments. Cherish the laughter that bubbles up unexpectedly. Being a little goofy is a sign of courage. It takes bravery to show your true self to the world. In the chaos of life, find the humor. A good laugh can turn a tough day into a joyful memory. The best adventures often start with a little mischief. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone. Take time to enjoy the little things. They often hold the biggest treasures of happiness. A friendly wave can create a ripple of joy. You never know whose day you might brighten. Finding humor in everyday moments makes life richer. It's the laughter that keeps us going. Celebrate every little victory. Each step forward is worth a joyful cheer. Embrace your quirks. They're what make you uniquely you, and that's a wonderful thing. Sometimes a silly face can turn a frown upside down. Don't underestimate the power of laughter. Life is full of surprises. Stay open to the magic hiding in the mundane. Being playful keeps your heart young. Never lose that spark of curiosity. Look for the silver lining in every cloud. Laughter often hides just behind the worry. Adventure is waiting around every corner. All you need to do is be brave enough to look. A little chaos can lead to the best stories. Embrace the unpredictable nature of life. Sometimes it's okay to be a little clumsy. It's part of the fun in being human. Silly moments are often the most memorable. Cherish the laughter you share with friends. Finding joy in failure is a special skill. It shows you're willing to take risks. Life is an adventure. Don't forget to enjoy the ride, even when it gets bumpy. The simplest things often bring the greatest joy. Take a moment to appreciate them. Being yourself is the best gift you can give to the world. Let your true colors shine. Every day is a chance to create something new. Don't be afraid to let your imagination soar. Sometimes all you need is a good laugh to change your perspective. Humor is powerful. Don't be afraid to dance like nobody's watching. It's your moment to shine. Even in the toughest times, look for the laughter. It can light up the darkest days. A kind word can make all the difference. Spread positivity wherever you go. Life's best moments are often spontaneous. Embrace the unexpected with open arms. Every laugh shared is a bond strengthened. It's the little joys that bring us together. A little mischief can lead to great memories. Don't be afraid to stir up some fun. Look for the humor in everyday situations. It's often hiding in plain sight. Find delight in the little things. They often hold the biggest surprises. It's okay to be a little silly. Life is too short to be serious all the time. Stay curious. There's a whole world out there waiting for you to explore. Be bold and brave. Adventure is just around the corner if you're willing to seek it. A little laughter can heal the heart. Never underestimate its power. Sometimes it's the simplest actions that create the happiest memories. The joy of life is in the journey, not just the destination. Enjoy each moment. Celebrate your uniqueness. It's what makes you special in a world full of copies. When in doubt, make a funny face. It's guaranteed to bring a smile. Find the magic in the everyday. There's wonder everywhere if you look closely. Laughter connects us all. It's a universal language we all understand. Every day is a blank canvas. Paint it with joy and laughter. Don't let fear hold you back. Take that leap of faith and see where it leads. Cherish the moments that make you laugh. They're the ones you'll remember forever. Sometimes all you need is a little bit of silliness to turn things around. Look for joy in the simplest tasks. Even mundane chores can spark happiness. Being adventurous means stepping out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to try new things. A positive attitude can change everything. Approach each day with a smile. Create your own fun. Life is what you make of it, so make it joyful. The beauty of life lies in its unpredictability. Embrace the surprises that come your way. Even the smallest acts of kindness can make a big impact. Spread joy wherever you go. When things go wrong, just laugh it off. Tomorrow's a new chance for fun. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. It always seems impossible until it's done. A winner is a dreamer who never gives up. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. I never lose. I either win or learn. Lead from the back and let others believe they are in front. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. Resentment is like drinking poison and then hoping it will kill your enemies. Do not judge me by my successes. Judge me by how many times I fell and got back up again. What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others. Overcoming poverty is not a gesture of charity. It is an act of justice. It is in the character of growth that we should learn from both pleasant and unpleasant experiences. Everyone can rise above their circumstances and achieve success if they are dedicated and passionate about what they do. I am not a saint unless you think of a saint as a sinner who keeps on trying. If you want to make peace with your enemy, you have to work with your enemy. Then he becomes your partner. There is nothing like returning to a place that remains unchanged to find the ways in which you yourself have altered. As we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. Live life as though nobody is watching and express yourself as though everyone is listening. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. To deny people their human rights is to challenge their very humanity. Action without vision is only passing time. Vision without action is merely daydreaming, but vision with action can change the world. There is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. Forgiveness liberates the soul. It removes fear. That is why it is such a powerful weapon. We must use time wisely and forever realize that the time is always ripe to do right. The purpose of freedom is to create it for others. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. I like friends who have independent minds because they tend to make you see problems from all angles. After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. The greatest weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. A nation should not be judged by how it treats its highest citizens, but its lowest ones. Freedom is meaningless if people cannot put food in their stomachs, if they cannot send their children to school. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. When people are determined, they can overcome anything. I have walked that long road to freedom. I have tried not to falter. I have made missteps along the way. A critical, independent, and investigative press is the lifeblood of any democracy. No one is born hating another person because of the color of his skin or his background or his religion. If people can learn to hate, they can be taught to love, for love comes more naturally to the human heart than its opposite. Sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be that great generation. We owe our children, the most vulnerable citizens in any society, a life free from violence and fear. In my country, we go to prison first and then become president. It is not where you start, but how high you aim that matters for success. When a man has done what he considers to be his duty to his people and his country, he can rest in peace. Let there be work, bread, water, and salt for all. The true character of a society is revealed in how it treats its children. To be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. Man's goodness is a flame that can be hidden, but never extinguished. Courageous people do not fear forgiving for the sake of peace. There can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than how it treats its children. When the water starts boiling, it is foolish to turn off the heat. A dream is a seed. Water it with belief, and it will grow into reality. Never stop dreaming. It's the one thing no one can take from you. Big dreams need bold hearts to make them come true. Your dreams are whispers of your soul. Listen carefully. Dreams don't expire, but the time to act on them does. When you dream, you create the blueprint of your future. A dream pursued with passion is halfway realized. In every dream, there's a chance to rewrite your story. Dreams are the stars that guide you through life's darkness. A dream may seem impossible until you take the first step. Dreams belong to those who dare to chase them, no matter the odds. Every dreamer starts with a wish, but the journey makes it real. Dreams are the wings that carry us beyond the ordinary. Dare to dream big. Small dreams don't inspire greatness. In your wildest dreams lies your truest potential. Dreams keep us young, no matter how old we grow. To dream is to believe in something greater than yourself. Creativity begins where logic ends. Embrace the unknown. The best ideas often come when you let your mind wander. Imagination is the key that unlocks the door to endless possibilities. Creativity isn't a skill, it's a way of seeing the world. Color outside the lines. It's where the magic happens. Every creative idea starts with a single brave thought. True creativity is finding the extraordinary in the ordinary. Don't fear failure. Fear a life without imagination. Creativity is the art of seeing what everyone else overlooks. The world needs your unique ideas. Don't hold them back. Imagination is the bridge between dreaming and doing. Creativity doesn't need permission, it only needs passion. Even the wildest idea has the power to change the world. A spark of creativity can ignite a lifetime of inspiration. Art isn't what you create, it's how you see the world. Imagination fuels innovation, and innovation changes lives. Persistence turns obstacles into stepping stones. When you feel like quitting, remember why you started. Success belongs to those who refuse to give up. Challenges are the test of your determination. Pass them with persistence. The harder the journey, the sweeter the victory. Persistence isn't just trying, it's trying until you succeed. A small step forward is still progress. Keep going. Your greatest strength is your ability to rise after every fall. Every failure is a lesson, and every lesson fuels persistence. The key to success isn't talent, it's tenacity. Keep moving forward no matter how slow, it's still forward. Success grows where persistence meets patience. Roadblocks are detours, not dead ends. Find a way around them. Persistence is the courage to pursue your dreams despite the odds. Greatness is achieved one determined step at a time. The finish line is always closer than it seems. Don't stop now. With persistence, even the impossible becomes possible. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. In a gentle way, you can shake the world. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Where there is love, there is life. The weak can never forgive. Forgiveness is the attribute of the strong. An eye for an eye will leave the whole world blind. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. You may never know what results come from your actions, but if you do nothing, there will be no result. It is health that is real wealth, not pieces of gold and silver. Earth provides enough to satisfy every man's needs, but not every man's greed. Action expresses priorities. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. The best way to lead is by example. Silence is the best answer to anger. The future depends on what you do today. Service without humility is selfishness and egotism. Truth never damages a cause that is just. You can't shake hands with a clenched fist. There is more to life than increasing its speed. Satisfaction lies in the effort, not in the attainment. Freedom is not worth having if it does not include the freedom to make mistakes. Nonviolence is a weapon of the strong. It's not too late at any moment to make the world a better place. Hate the sin, love the sinner. The essence of all religions is one. Only their approaches are different. The greatness of a nation can be judged by the way its animals are treated. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. To believe in something and not to live it is dishonest. Peace is the most powerful weapon of mankind. Nobody can hurt me without my permission. Whatever you do in life will be insignificant, but it is very important that you do it. To give pleasure to a single heart by a single act is better than 1,000 heads bowing in prayer. The simplest acts of kindness are by far more powerful than 1,000 heads bowing in prayer. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win. If we are to reach real peace in the world, we shall have to begin with the children. Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. Speak only if it improves upon the silence. Even if you are a minority of one, the truth is the truth. A coward is incapable of exhibiting love. It is the prerogative of the brave. I will not let anyone walk through my mind with their dirty feet. There is no path to peace. Peace is the path. True beauty lies in purity of heart. Honest disagreement is often a good sign of progress. The only tyrant I accept in this world is the still voice within. Poverty is the worst form of violence. Faith is not something to grasp. It is a state to grow into. My life is my message. You will never know the meaning of freedom until you live it. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one leave without feeling happier. Be kind. Small acts of love can change the world. Don't wait for big things. Do small things with great love. If you want peace, start by loving your family. Not all of us can do great things, but we can do small things with great care. The greatest poverty is loneliness. Share your heart with others. A smile is a gift you can give for free. Share it often. Speak kind words. They have the power to heal broken hearts. The most important work starts at home. True love starts with giving without expecting anything in return. Be the light that brightens someone's darkest day. Love isn't about how much you do, but how much heart you put into what you do. Helping one person may not change the world, but it could change their world. Do good anyway. The world needs it, even if no one notices. Your hands can serve, your heart can love. Use them both. Forgive others. Peace begins when grudges end. The hunger for love is harder to satisfy than the hunger for bread. Be a blessing to someone every single day. Listen more. Talk less. People need to feel heard. Where there is love, there is life. The way to happiness is through kindness. Love begins by simply taking care of those nearest to you. Be faithful in small things because they add up to big things. God doesn't ask for perfection, just faith and love. People may hurt you. Love them anyway. Share your joy with others. It multiplies when given away. Every person you meet is fighting a battle you can't see. Be kind. The fruit of love is service. The fruit of service is peace. Don't underestimate the power of a kind word. A happy heart is the result of loving others. It's not what we give, but how much love we put into giving that matters. To change the world, start by loving your neighbor. Love demands sacrifice, but it always rewards you with joy. People crave love more than material things. Be generous with it. A heart full of love sees beauty everywhere. Treat every person like they are the most important one in the world. To heal, begin with compassion. Even when things feel hopeless, choose to love. Be a messenger of love, no matter where you are. Love is the bridge between strangers. True love is about giving and never counting the cost. Start with what you have. Even little acts can create ripples. If you judge people, you won't have time to love them. Love others without limits. The more you give, the more you'll receive. A loving heart always finds ways to give. Make your life a blessing to others. It's the greatest gift. Share kindness like it's sunshine, freely and abundantly. Let your life be proof of love in action. Remember, love is the key to every locked heart. All the world's a stage, and we are merely players with entrances and exits. To be or not to be, that is the question of our existence. Life's brief candle burns quickly. Let us live with meaning. The fault is not in the stars, but in ourselves. When words fail, music speaks the language of the soul. All that glitters is not gold. Appearances often deceive. Cowards die many times before their deaths. The brave taste it once. Wisely and slow, those who rush often stumble. Time is a thief that steals our youth, but it gives wisdom in return. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the heart. If music is the food of love, play on. Doubt truth to be a liar, but never doubt I love. The course of true love never did run smooth. Love alters not when it alteration finds. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I'll say good night till it be tomorrow. Love is a smoke raised with the fume of sighs. Journeys end in lovers' meeting. Speak low if you speak of love. Love sought is good, but given unsought is better. Ignorance is the curse of God. Knowledge is the wing to fly to heaven. There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. Better a witty fool than a foolish wit. The rob that smiles steals something from the thief. Fortune favors the brave. Take bold chances. Strong reasons make strong actions. We know what we are, but not what we may become. Small cheer and great welcome makes a merry feast. Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. Better 3 hours too soon than a minute too late. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and some have greatness thrust upon them. The evil that men do lives after them. The good is oft interred with their bones. Hell is empty, and all the devils are here. My tongue will tell the anger of my heart, or else my heart concealing it will break. What a piece of work is man! How noble in reason, how infinite in faculties. God has given you one face, and you make yourself another. In time we hate that which we often fear. Men at some time are masters of their fates. Conscience does make cowards of us all. Be great in act as you have been in thought. Expectation is the root of all heartache. How far that little candle throws its beams, so shines a good deed in a weary world. Sweet are the uses of adversity. Our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we oft might win. Time is the justice that examines all offenders. The wheel has come full circle. One touch of nature makes the whole world kin. Words without thoughts never to heaven go. Success is not final. The better part of valor is not discretion. It is the courage to continue that counts. Oh, brave new world that has such people in it. Success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Success usually comes to those who are too busy to be looking for it. The only place where success comes before work is in the dictionary. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you are doing, you will be successful.